The Aramaic Bible, English, Leviticus chapter 23. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations. These are my feasts. 6 days you shall do work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest. It shall be holy to the Lord. You shall do no work thereon. It is the Sabbath to the Lord in all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Lord, even the holy convocations which you shall proclaim in their seasons. On the 14th day of the first month at evening is the Lord's Passover, and on the 15th day of the month is the feast of the unleavened bread to the Lord. For 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no manner of work thereon. But you shall offer an offering made by fire to the Lord 7 days. On the seventh day is a holy convocation. You shall do no manner of work thereon. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, When you come into the land which I give to you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest to the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you on the morrow. The priest shall wave it. You shall offer that day, when you wave the sheaf, a male lamb for the first year without blemish for a burnt offering to the Lord. And its meal offering shall be 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil, an offering made by fire to the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, a fourth part of a hin. And you shall eat neither bread, nor parched wheat, nor green ears until that same day, until the day when you have brought an offering to your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. And you shall count to you from the morrow, that is, from the day that you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even to the morrow after the seventh Sabbath, you shall count 50 days, and you shall offer a meal offering of new wheat to the Lord. You shall bring out of your dwellings 2 wave loaves of 2/10 of an ephah. They shall be of fine flour, and they shall be baked with leaven. They are the first fruits to the Lord. And you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams, and they shall be for a burnt offering to the Lord, with their meal offering and their drink offering, made by fire, an offering for a sweet savor to the Lord. Then you shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy before the Lord for the priest. And you shall proclaim on the same day that it may be a holy convocation to you. You shall do no manner of work thereon, and it shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. And when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not reap your fields to their very corners, neither shall you gather any gleaning of your harvest, but you shall leave them to the poor and to the proselytes. I am the Lord your God. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, The 7th month, on the first day of the month, shall be to you a day of rest and a memorial of blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. You shall do no manner of work therein, but you shall offer an offering by fire to the Lord. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, Also the 10th day of the 7th month is the day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation to you. And you shall humble yourselves and offer an offering made by fire to the Lord. And you shall do no work on the same day, For it is a day of atonement to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. For whatever person it be who does not humble himself on this same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatever person it be who does any work on this same day, the same person will I destroy from among his people. You shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It is the Sabbath of Sabbaths to you, and you shall be humble yourselves. On the ninth day of the month, at evening, from evening to evening, shall you keep your Sabbaths. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, On the 15th day of this seventh month, you shall keep the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days to the Lord. The first day shall be a holy convocation towards you. You shall do no manner of work thereon. 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire to the Lord. The eighth day shall be a holy convocation to you, and you shall offer an offering made by fire to the Lord. And you shall be assembled together, and you shall do no manner of work thereon. These are the feasts of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer on them offerings made by fire to the Lord, burnt offerings, and a meal offering, and drink offerings, and sacrifices at his due on each day. Besides the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your offering, and besides your gift, and besides your vows, and besides all your free will offerings, which you give to the Lord, but on the 15th day of the seventh month, when you have gathered in the produce of the land, you shall celebrate a feast to the Lord for 7 days. On the first day shall be suspension of labor, and on the eighth day shall be of solemn rest. And you shall take for yourselves on the first day the fruits of goodly trees, citron, branches of palm trees, myrtle, and willows of the brook. And you shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days, all the people of the house of Israel. You shall keep this feast to the Lord 7 days in the year. It is a statute forever throughout your generations. You shall celebrate it in the seventh month. You shall dwell in huts 7 days. All the house of Israel shall dwell in huts, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in huts when I brought them out of the land of Egypt, for I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared to the children of Israel the feasts of the Lord.